Good afternoon. I would like to introduce you to, which one is this? Jeannie, Enid, and Helen. These are three little ladies' pens, two from the Diamond Metal Pen Company, and one from a different company. No, they're all diamond metals. What do you know? What, in fact, do you know? And I just put sacks in them and fixed the nibs and made them work. Actually, I'm lying to you. One of this one needs a pressure bar. But I'll just show you how they write, because why not? Which one is this? Jeannie. Jeannie, what kind of writing does she do? She's a list maker. She makes lists of things to do during the day, and she does every single one of them. And when she's done, she sits back and listens to the soap operas on the radio in 1920, whenever it was. I don't know what she did, but the nib, if Jeannie went to a pen shop to buy a pen, and this was the pen she chose for herself rather than as a gift, the nib that she's not really a flowery dame, this Jeannie. She's very matter of fact. What about Enid? Enid is the same way. Matter of fact, firm list maker. Well, with a name like Enid, of course. What about Helen? Does Helen have anything going for her? You know, her nib is finer than the other two, and because of that, there's more flexibility possible in her writing. So maybe she doesn't make lists. Maybe she writes little notes to her friends. Thanking them for being invited to tea. No, this one, it's a different kind of a nib. These are so matter of fact, and this one has a little bit of give to it. She would have had fun at a party. These girls, they like drinking beer and watching a football game. Now this does not have a name. This is Star Pen Company, and this one is really sloppy. Big mushy nib, very soft, flexible. I'm sort of almost afraid to use this one because it's so mushy. But I might use it if I had to make little tiny name tags that were this big, and they wanted to have, or the name tags were going to be for a candlelight dinner with one candle in the entire room. I would use this pen because it's so soft. N-I-E. So this is Jeannie's card. So it starts out kind of loud and it gets louder. and it gets loud really, really fast. It's very sloppy and very springy, and a little bit frightening to write with. This pen too has that same really soft nib, and it starts out really loud, and it's really moppy, and I could easily press down too hard and break it. In fact, I think there might be a crack in the back of the nib already, so I have to be very careful with this one. It looks like there is a crack in the back of the nib. Probably because someone pressed down too hard. Yep. This is a gold bound pen. And so there's the slit here, the breather hole there. Here's the section, and there's a, right there, a little crack going up. So it's, and I don't think I did that. But it's a very flimsy nib, so it's not surprising that there's a crack there. So this pen has not a very happy future. It will write very nice name tags for a short amount of time, and then it will have to have a new nib put in. These two dames, though, they can write name tags until the end of time and not have a problem, because their nibs are so sort of stiff. This one, very, very flexible. Again, a little frightening. Lastly, I put a sack in this little Conklin pen. Now this is a pen that never had a clip and never had a ring top. So this could have been supplied. Every once in a while I get pens like this that sort of are theft proof, because why would you want a pen that you can't put in your pocket or put on a chain? And oftentimes they'll say something like property of AT&T or something like that. And this has a really moppy nib on it as well. This is a warranted nib, though, not a Conklin nib. So, but this is a Conklin pen, right? Yes, it is a Conklin pen. So somewhere down in its life, the original nib was replaced by this nib. And again, it's the same kind of nib as the one that wrote Genie. Sort of starts out loud and it's very soft. This has a brighter future, though, because the nib is a little bit sturdier than these two are. These are pretty firm. They're going to last forever. These will last okay, but I have to make sure they go into the hands of people that know their limitations. Anyway, I think I may keep this one because I have its elder siblings here. So I'll probably keep Helen, just because I can. The other ones, though, I think I might be able to sell. So I'll start saying goodbye to them, and maybe by the time the next pen show comes around, I'll be able to say, so long. So long. Who am I keeping? I'm keeping Helen. So long, Genie. So long. Actually, I don't know if I have duplicates of these. I like the fact that one is sort of wood grain and one is sort of marbleized. I like the variety that you can see in these plastics. So I may have them already, so I don't need two more. That's it. Not even 10 minutes long. Bye.